The Environment and Land Court had in declaring that there were no violations of constitutional rights in line with Article 26, Article 27, Article 28, Article 35, Article 42, and Article 44 of the Constitution of Kenya. For that purpose, Your Honor, we also want to bring to your attention that the Environment and Land Court are in misapplying the precautionary principle.
That is issue 2.
That's the second issue. That's the second issue. Yeah. I'm doing some other, I'm going to detail. On issue 2, that misapplies the precautionary principle as provided for in Article 69, sub-article 1H of the Constitution. We also want to bring to attention that issue, that the Environment and Land Court are in declaring, refusing to give injunction and reliefs that were sought in accordance with the provisions of the Constitution and the prayer we made before the court.
Which is the pattern document for the precautionary principle?
Did they?
The pattern document for the precautionary principle.
We are going to delve into that, Your Honor. Let me get back to issue 1 in detail.
So the issues are 2.
The issues are 3.
That one is?
The third one is injunction and reliefs that were sought. That the court are in not giving those injunctions.
So what do you wish this court to do?
We wish that they let me attack first from issue 1 to make our prayers divine. On the first issue, my Lord, Your Honor, the right to life is a very pertinent issue because without life there is nothing else. And in line with the interfering with the water source for Turkana, the life of the people of Turkana are directly affected, thus violating Article 26 of the Constitution. Article 27 talks about equality and freedom from discrimination. And you see, in Nairobi, people sit and make decisions on behalf of people who are not here. And then, that is exactly the situation in which people of Turkana find themselves. So that is discriminated against in line with the decisions that were made without public participation, as provided by the Constitution. The culture of the people of Turkana is very rich. Turkanas have a very rich heritage that is now at stake if the construction of the dam goes on. This will violate Article 44 of all these people. When you talk about Article 42 of the Constitution of Kenya, which is operationalized by Article 70, every Kenyan has a right, every citizen has a right to clean environment and health environment. That is not guaranteed if this construction goes on. Again, the Environment and Land Court refused to give the information that was requested as provided for in Article 35 of the Constitution of Kenya. And again, you look at the aspect of dignity, Article 28, also violated.
You are saying the court refused to give information?
To grant. The respondent refused to grant.
So it's not a court?
The court gave the respondents instruction to give us information, but they didn't.
Why didn't you go to see that the affairs and
That's
expecting court orders?
That's for agency we seek your intervention on that matter, Your Honor. But now, one very significant case that we saw prior, as far as this violation of rights is concerned, the Moot Welfare Society was the Kenya Air Force Corporation, Your Honor. It was decided in this case by the Supreme Court in the year 2021 that you cannot wait for harm to occur for judicial intervention to happen. In this case, it was timely for judicial intervention to be sought to protect the rights that were being violated, but unfortunately they have not been considered. Based on the argument at the Environment and Land Court that say that wait for the harm to occur before we seek intervention. That's against other decisions by other jurisdictions. Remember the Serrat versus Nigeria case of 2001, the issue of the Ogoni people. Remember, some years back, the activist called Ken Saro was killed fighting for the rights of the people of Ogoni. But in 2001, the African Commission and Human and People's Rights Courts decided in favor of the Ogoni people